This request came to me, about a week ago.
Wait, you had a week to prepare?
Apparently. It was a request for my services on the night of the award ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. That is what occurred. I trust my memory, and I do believe I have made no mistakes. Except we saw him get paid and everything by Angard and such, right? Well, we didn't see it, but Powers did, so...
Yeah.
So you officially met your client, huh? That is correct. Meeting one's client is the first step to building trust, in my opinion. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. That was really short.
Oh, this is weird. Yeah. Request taking. Came to him a week ago. 1 week ago. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm quite sure.
So you had what, like 4 days or something? To actually carry out the assassination? To prepare for it and everything?
Like, I guess it's always good to be prepared.
Yeah, but 4 days?
I, of course, have my own preparations. And I was barely able to finish. When you request my services, Mr. Attorney, I hope you will keep that in mind.
Oh, don't worry, I will. I want the judge dead as soon as possible, but take your time to make sure I'm not blamed for it. Please, stop.
In any case, my client this time had a very specific date and time in mind.
Well then. A specific date and time? That is interesting.
Indeed.
Request for the award ceremony. Did you ask why on that specific night?
No. I tried to fulfill all the conditions of my client's request. But as for why, I only have my suspicions.
Why is this so magical that it can move on its own and stuff?
Yeah, I know, it's because it's very cartoony.
Your suspicions, huh?
Do we press
Is this
this?
something we want to press?
I guess.
Alright. So, what are these suspicions you had? Why did your client request that night?
I'm sure it was all for the bear.
The bear?
My client spoke of it. I'm sure there will be a spaceship figurine in Juan Corrida's room. I would like you to retrieve that item for me.
You must be talking about this bear puzzle.
Inside that figurine was a suicide note. Naturally, the victim brought it with him to his hotel room. He was planning to publicly disclose its contents at the press conference after all. That is correct. After I had done the job that night, I would not have known where the bear figurine was.
I see.
Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance?
Honestly, I don't think so.
But
I don't know.
Is he talking about the figurine or the big bear?
No, he was talking about the figurine and everything, so I don't think anything was important in this case.
Fair enough, so probably not.
What the killer said sounds plausible, but in the end, just his conjecture.
That sounds like it probably meant something.
No, Your Honor, I don't think it's very important.
Well then, witness, please continue.
We've got other things to go through anyway, so we met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. So, you physically met Adrian Andrews, right?
Of course I did.
What was that? What was with the brief pause?
Oh! I think we should press that.
Witness, I would like for you to give us a few more details.
I always meet my clients as a matter of principle. I have never taken a request by telephone or mail. And why is that? That's because I value the trust between a client and myself above all else. And the only way to establish that is to speak to the client while looking them in the eye. Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance? I think this was very important.
Yes. So, what is the biggest difference between Matt Ungod and Adrian Andrews?
Adrian is quite... What do you mean? In what aspect?
Oh, you know, it's nothing major except, you know, gender.
Yeah, because she's a woman. Like,
But does he know that? Her name is Adrian.
Oh my god. Did I miss something in that? Oh my god.
He meets them personally, which means if he met her,
Oh.
if she is truly his client,
Oh.
he'll know it's a woman.
Oh, right.
Even though she has a male name.
Right, that's
Adrian
true.
is typically a male. Yes, I think this was important. Of course, it was very important, Your Honor. If Mr. DeKiller had met his client before the murder, then it's unlikely he is mistaken. Wait, that's not what I meant.
So you're saying that his client really was Adrian Andrews?
Wait a second. No! I'm confused on that. I guess so?
You see, it is just as I said.
That's not the logic I was going with here.
Well, this is the game, so...
That's right, it's Ace Attorney. I'm so lost. Who the heck am I supposed to be helping here? Me.
Calm down, Phoenix. Think carefully and relax.
No, we have the logic. It's the game being mean.
Now then, would the witness please continue?
I think that one does have something to do
That's
with
what
it,
occurred.
though.
I trust my memory. I believe I have made no mistakes.
I don't know if that's gonna do anything. I want to see this. Master and Ball. Blah, blah, blah. So, I want to press further again. Blah, blah, blah. I just want to see what it says here.
Yeah.
Why he meets his clients is not important, and that wasn't the point. Witness, please stop sidestepping my questions.
What do you mean by that?
My question was, did you really meet Adrian Andrews in person?
I have already told you, Mr. Wright, I did. It was only through talking with him, oh my god, you're right, face to face, that I began to trust him.
Okay, so we had the logic right, but the game was mean.
Yeah. That's when I thought I can trust this person as a client. It's true what they say about talking face to face. Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance? Yes.
No.
It was very
it
important
was
because
pointless.
he said him.
I heard what I think I heard just now. Then I think I've got him. Your Honor, I believe the testimony just now was of the utmost importance.
Huh? Really? If that's the case, witness, please include the statement just now in your testimony. Very well. From the moment I saw him, I thought I can trust this person as a client.
So, is this one where we just present Adrian?
I think so.
Old back.
Yeah.
You meant old back. Yeah, the name is Adrian Andrews. If you only heard that name and did not know the person, you'd think a guy.
Yeah.
I love how they're separated though. It's just him and Red.
That's actually pretty funny.
Just watch. John Doe is legit an actual dude. This is his twin. His evil twin.
A professional assassin.
I would like to go over this one more time. You met Adrian Andrews at a bar and took the request at that time.
Yes, that is correct.
And that's when you thought he was trustworthy.
How many times must I repeat myself? Yes, that is correct.
I'm sorry, but that is an impossible tale.
What?
Shelly the Killer. You have never met the real Adrian Andrews.
Why would you say that?
Because you made one very big slip up. About her.
So what is the issue? What did you say just now? about her.
If you had ever met Adrian Andrews in person, one look would have told you that she is a woman.
Oh!
Well, shot the kill's gone, everyone.
Order in the court! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
This witness testified to the following: that he always meets face-to-face with his clients when taking their requests.
But he has never met Adrian Andrews in person.
Yes, Judge. Let the little mouse in your brain that's running around keep on going.
Yeah,
What's next?
Please get us some cheese so we can get to work again. Yes, Your Honor, that is exactly the point. That means Mr. the Killer's client could not have been Miss Adrian Andrews. Why is it sweating?
What the hell?
It's sweating oil. That's funny.
Oh. Huh.
Mr. Edgeworth, I understand your logic on this one. However, why would the assassin make such a basic mistake? I believe it has to do with her name, Your Honor. Her name? Yes, Adrian Andrews is, without a doubt, a very androgynous name.
No, I can nowadays, yes, more so, but when I hear Adrian, my first thought is a guy.
Yeah, probably.
Even though, yes, it can be for either gender. There's no doubt there, but it's leans more towards the male side than it does female.
Kind of like how
Not
Sam.
by how much, but
Kind of like how Sam can be used for both genders, I think.
yeah. Though Sam is also short for other names. So,
That's true.
Like I remember in Danny Phantom, Sam and her actual name is Samantha, but she shortened it because, well, having everyone call her Samantha is kind of a pain.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Though I'm sure she had her own goth reasons for it. I can't remember. It's been so long since I saw that show.
Yes, I see. Unluckily for Mr. the Killer, the entire time he was on the stand, no one had stated Adrian Andrews' gender. And so, he simply picked the wrong gender to go with. What?
Actually, he'd be predisposed anyways to even choose guy in this situation.
I would say that's...
Because his client is a guy.
I must say, this was actually very unprofessional. This was a pretty big slip-up for him, because he would have known, I think, if he studied the situation around who he was killing, that there would have been, Adrian would have been a woman.
Not necessarily. Remember, he barely handled his preparations in time. He only had a few days.
That is true. He didn't have enough time to prepare.
And so maybe he saw his female manager and didn't consider much beyond that.
Yeah.
He didn't ever hear her name. It's perfectly possible.
Yes.
And clearly it's what happened, so...
Yeah, I imagine he takes a lot longer to repair, probably like a month or something to get all the details and such, I imagine. Yes, that's what a proper assassin probably would, I think. What is going on? Shelley D. Killer!
We will have you arrested if you lie on the stand more than 20 times.
This court demands an explanation. I think somehow I must have mixed up this client with another. So does that mean you remember something different now? Yes, of course. Please, if you would allow me to testify once more. I like that it's sweating. That's just so unexpected.
No, he's just gonna spit out more lies. Hey, let him spit out more lies.
I will, but this time please give us the truth and nothing but the truth.
Oh, please. What would you possibly do if he doesn't?
Like, it's literally a radio transceiver. He's not here in person. Yes, now I remember. I took that request by mail. You just said you never took by mail.
Oh my god.
There has been many times when I took a job without having met my client. That's a bit contradicting what you said earlier as well.
Screw it.
The request was for the murder of one coroner and 2 or 3 other small things. When I saw the name at the end of the letter, I thought my client to be a man. So you took this job through a letter?
He didn't mention anything about a letter in his earlier testimony, which means he is definitely lying.
Also, the fact that if you actually do a letter, it could be traced to him, so I don't think he would do that slip up, Be careful, Phoenix.
No, he wouldn't.
If you break the assassin's testimony completely, it's over for us.
I know. Can't make him suspicious, but I think we're okay. Like we can do this. As long as he's standing there across from me. No matter how strong of a punch I throw, he'll counter it.
Now then, let's begin the cross-examination.
I fully agree. Let's begin the cross-examination, and just in case.
Yeah.
For no particular reason. Nope, didn't do anything. Alright. Why'd you take it by mail, dude? But didn't you just say that you always meet your clients?
Yes, I suppose I did say that. However, there are some clients for whom a meeting is simply not possible.
But didn't you meet your client this time?
No, I did not.
Oh. Come now. Let's stop with this game of cat and mouse.
Using your silkiest voice is not going to work on me.
Oh, I was supposed to have a silky voice? I don't know what kind of voice my silky voice is.
You're not a charmer, Phoenix. Like, just don't try.
No, I'm not even a charmer myself, so that actually fits perfectly. Alright then, just cough it up and confess! I don't know what is happening here.
It's alright, you can't badge your witness with such as worse. You're a lawyer, so behave like 100% evidence instead of mindlessly yelling. Now then, do you have any more proof that Mr. D. Killer met with his clients?
Oh?
No? I don't think we do. I don't think we do.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I don't have any proof.
I see. Then your line of questioning was just another waste of time. Sadly for us, Your Honor, that's an age of right and wrong. God damn,
His
Edgeworth.
name being right. Times you took things without meeting the clients. And why could you not meet certain clients?
As recently, I have been receiving more requests. If I met each and every client, I would lose some nice business opportunities. Nice business opportunities? On top of which, the times have changed. It is now the age of information and computers, correct? Well, I have joined the times, and now it takes requests via electronic mail. That sounds like a really bad idea if you're an assassin, to be honest. Electronic mail? Do you have to mail that in a specific insulated envelope?
Okay, first, you're an idiot, Your Honor. Secondly, there are ways to really hide your emails when they're sent and stuff, so you can't really be tracked by basically anyone except a state. And even then, it'd be very difficult.
True, but like, I'm pretty...
Now, I don't know how things were back then, but nowadays, you can hide your email information, like where it's been sent from and stuff. So it would be, you could safely do it.
But I just think like all, FBI and such would have secret backdoors for this kind of thing.
It's not necessarily backdoors. You are literally erasing the information from the email.
Ah.
It's not a backdoor. It's being erased.
Ah, right.
So a professional assassin would 100% have that set up. Now, whether his clients do is a different story.
That is true.
Definitely make it more difficult for the clients, so...
I'm very sorry. I despise the shortening of words. What I meant by electronic emails is what's commonly referred to as email. Email?
In a contest of mimicry, the judge would beat a parrot, hands down.
Anyway, so you took this job without having met your client, and...
Murder of Juan Corda and 2 or 3 other things. 2 or 3 other things?
Yes.
And what were these other things?
A few other things that I have nothing to do with this case.
What should I do? Should I let him slide with that? No? It'd be really bad if I pushed his buttons the wrong way and he got mad.
Press this! What the hell is he talking about?
What?
Like, he's talking about stuff that's not nothing to do with the case. I somewhat doubt it. I suspect one of the things must go to feed you.
One of the things is that figurine.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if one of the things was supposed to go feed you and take care of that.
That'd be kind of funny. But wait, if that was part of it, then why would God send us there?
Yeah, that's... Yeah, you're right. That doesn't make any sense.
Okay, I want to press further just to see if that is the case. whether or not they're related to this case is for the court to decide.
Mr. Attorney.
Yes?
Everything I have said from the beginning has been nothing but beneficial to your client. Which is why I wonder what is pushing you to continue with this cross-examination.
Oh, please don't kill Maya.
Could it be that you are planning to betray your own client?
That's...
Also, I've never seen an angry radio receiver before, but that's cool. Also, that radio receiver is actually supposed to look like a face. That is hilarious.
Wow.
I smell the stench of a backstabber. And should you turn out to be one?
Wait. Uh-oh. This is looking really bad. I shouldn't press my luck. Alright, I have to think. Is this worth pursuing?
I don't know.
You saw nothing. I kind of want to see, though. Witness, this is a very important matter. Please cooperate and tell us what these other jobs your client requested were.
If it's truly that important, I suppose I don't have much of a choice. The bear figurine.
Okay. The bear figurine.
After the assassination of the target, I was to find that figurine. I was told that this job was just as important as the actual killing.
And where was that figurine?
It was inside Mr. Coyle's suitcase. Wait, it was in the suitcase?
The suitcase is different than the...
Yeah, it's not the guitar case, but still, it was in the suitcase, okay.
And then, what did you do next?
I handed it over to my client right away. Which means you met them.
Oh my god.
He just slipped up.
You gave it to your client. Interesting.
This information certainly sounds important to me. Witness, please include what you just stated in your testimony. As you wish.
One of them was to find the bear figurine. He did it to Adrian Ant. Okay, this is just too easy.
That is just.
So are we presenting this or Adrian?
I guess. Do a save. Just to be safe.
How do you have a save and I can skip through it? It's not worth it.
Fair.
Screw it.
Ah.
Oh, cool. What's the bear? Shelly the Killer. If you had really given the bear to Miss Andrews, then this item should not have been inside it. That's a good point.
That is a very good point. This item. I see where you're going.
Yep, that's where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going.
Where's everyone going? Do I need to pack a suitcase?
Yes, pack it with a bear as well, Your Honor.
Wait, we're going to Canada?
Yes. Your Honor, please think back to Miss Andrews' testimony. I was going to burn it, for her sake. If even for a single minute, this bear had actually been in Miss Andrews' hands, I'm sure she would have taken the suicide note out and burned it.
Order! So that's where you two were going? So by the very fact that this suicide note was still inside the bed, tells us that your client didn't know how to disassemble the puzzle. Which means... It means, Your Honor, that it is impossible for Agent Andrews to be their client. Oh! Order! Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm sure I mentioned this before. How I hate traitors above all else.
Ah! But here's the thing, the killer. I never was on your side to begin with, so I never betrayed you!
I think your cross-examination has clearly demonstrated something to me. You must be wished to break in of our agreement.
No, that's not...
That's enough. If that is your intention, then there's only one thing for me to do.
Wait, please.
Gentlemen, ladies, please excuse me. I have a matter that I must attend to.
No, please, not that. Please wait.
Mr. Attorney, bring this trial to a speedy end, and I may stay my hand. Otherwise...
What
in the... Mr. Wright, are you... Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor? I didn't understand this witness outburst just now. Do you think there is a need to hear more testimony, or is this enough? Well, we should...
Edgeworth, we can't do this. We keep this up. Chill.
The prosecution, What has come over everyone? Even you are... The prosecution... rests. What is going on around here? The prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor. What? Could someone inform the judge behind the scene what the hell is going on? I think it would help if the judge knew what the fuck was going on, you know?
Would it?
Perhaps not because of this judge specifically, but I think like in real life, you would inform the judge that, you know, this is going on behind the scenes. This sounds like, you know, a very important thing. Well, I never thought I'd see the day. This is a most unusual situation.
I mean, the more people you inform, the riskier it is, so...
If the prosecution rests with no further questions, then prosecution has failed to uphold its stance. If that's the case, then even though I am reluctant, I must believe that Mr. D. Killer's testimony is accurate. That would mean that Shelley D. Killer's client is... Adrian Andrews. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
If I end the trial here, right now, then your client, Madame Gard, would be declared innocent. And in his place, Adrian Andrews would be charged with murder.
And promptly killed afterwards. Yes, I understand that. Miss Andrews would be charged with murder?
The prosecution has no further questions, so we will now hear the defense's final remarks. Bailiff, please bring the defendant, Madame Gard, to the stand. The items from the killer's hideout didn't make it in time.
God damn it, Mia. That was Phoenix for a moment.
We tried as hard as we could, but it looks like our time has run out.
Can't believe it.
The outcome now lies in your hands. Ah, there he is.
Dude, did the old guy finally decide?
To be honest, I can't think of you as a truly innocent and good person. You have done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide. But, at least on the charge of murder, it would appear you are innocent.
Oh.
Oh no! Oh my god! Right here?
Why would you do this? Oh my god, this dude! What is with him?
He's just screwing it up now, isn't he?
Who reveals their evil side when they're about to be declared innocent of murder? Come on, dude. Gloat after the thing is put down.
But you know, now it's your time to gloat.
Oh, I guess even the old fuddy-duddy figured me out.
Mr. Oh God.
What an atrocious lawyer I have, giving his own client up like that. And that refreshing like a spring breeze crap. It's just as atrocious. Don't you agree? Anyway, get on with it and pronounce me innocent already. I'd like that evil laugh scratch from the record. Right, Mr. Lawyer? Should I side with justice? Or should I save Maya's life?
Oh!
I don't know. I really have no idea, but I'm definitely saving right here.
Oh no. You'd better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay?
But if I did that, Maya will die. But if I say he's innocent, then Miss Andrews will be charged as the murderer. Regardless, in this situation, an innocent woman dies.
Yeah. Oh my
The
god.
question is, which one?
Oh my god.
Do I say he's guilty or not guilty? Either choice I make, someone's life is going to end.
Oh no.
It all hinges on what I choose.
Now then, Mr. Wright. Let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. If the person who hired the assassin was Adrian Andrews, then your client, Master Melangard, is innocent.
There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer's going to say what I want. Aren't you?
Okay, now I just want to spite him. Right?
I can't do this, but I have to decide something. Can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. My client, Matt on God, is... Make a choice.
Obviously, we have to just, go with what Phoenix is doing here. Guilty!
All right. That means Maya's dead, which means you are down one voice. And, well, unless Pearl brings her back.
It's just because of how Matt spoke, we had to spite him. Like, seriously, this is too much. We're waiting for your answer, Mr. Wright. Madam Guards, your client deserves an answer.
Okay,
Madam God,
there should be a comma after that client.
Ah.
Because it should be Matt and God, your client, deserves an answer.
So Madam God, your client deserves an answer.
The way it says is Matt and God, your client deserves an answer,
Yeah, okay.
as if he's the lawyer.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
why I'm like, wait a sec.
That's
Right.
just a comma missing, yeah.
Yeah. Maya, I'm sorry.
Even Maya said we should not let him go. So.
Matt and God is.
Oh!
My face!
Yes! Yes!
Francisco Von Como? Where the hell did you come from?
What are you doing? Oh! You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off that scruffy fool.
And if you do, you should be able to track his every move otherwise.
Did you bring them? The final pieces? Do you have them? You should know better than that, that's sad, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Von Karma is perfect in every way, since the evidence is here in perfect condition.
Except you lost some cases, Miss Von Como.
I'm so glad to see Francisca, I'm not gonna lie. I actually really like her. Don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine, and his injuries are minor.
Come on, she's been part of the thumbnail this entire time and appeared twice!
Yeah, I know, but I like Francisca. I think she's cool. All of the items are inside this. Oh, that's what a filthy old coat this is.
That's Gumshoes. Huh, I can spot his tattered rags anywhere.
I apologize for its ugliness, but there was nothing else to wrap the items in.
Oh, I fought long and hard this whole trial. All for what's inside that raggedy coat. I'm sure that inside that coat lies a crucial piece of evidence. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat are the defense's final pieces of evidence. I don't know for what, but they are.
Your final evidence?
Yes. Master Sam, they're like, what the hell is happening?
This trial's already over. All that remains is for me to hand down my verdict. I do not believe that any evidence presented now will change the outcome of this trial.
Francisca, can I borrow your whip? Somebody needs to teach that judge a lesson. What?
Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence, down to the last. I request that Miss Von Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence.
And if you deny this request, she will whip you until you approve it.
I suppose you are right, Mr. Edgeworth. I grant permission to do so.
You know, on the plus side, they could just turn off, what's his face? The killer.
Oh yeah, they could just shut off the whole thing. However, this one obvious rule applies here. If these items do not bring up any new points, then they will not be accepted by this court. Now, Miss Von Karma, if you please. These pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police. He must have been in quite a rush. Yes, Your Honor. The killer left 3 pieces of evidence.
Somewhere among the evidence we're about to see, there will be something that will turn this whole situation around, like a miracle. I'm sure of it. Sorry, Phoenix. The world doesn't work that way.
Yeah, it really doesn't. This is all we can hope for. Well, that is all we can hope for.
Honestly, the biggest twist of this game would be none of it matters and On God goes free.
Yeah.
That would be the biggest twist and go against everything you've ever learned in this game.
Yes, the first item is a pistol. That's a Luger. That's actually a German pistol.
Does the killer's pistol have anything to do with this case? I say we may as well just question it.
Yeah, I guess.
Does that pistol have any relation to this case?
We have yet to perform a ballistics test, so I can't say anything for certain.
But no one was shot, right?
Yeah.
So probably not.
She was shot.
Oh, that's true.
However, I believe it has something to do with this case. At least with me.
That's true. It probably does have everything to do with her.
Yeah. That's the pistol that he used to shoot you, isn't it? That's what I believe, yes.
Also, Von Karma, you're really damn resilient. You were shot in the shoulder and you're acting as if nothing happened.
She's German.
I don't know. In the anime, she's American.
I know, but like in this case, like she's German. She's a German woman. She can take a bullet.
The Von Karmas must be related to like Teddy, distantly related to Teddy, because he can take bullets and just keep talking.
Like,
was that Teddy?
Yeah, he took
a
Teddy Roosevelt took a shot. Yeah,
they just kept on going.
But,
so yeah, I think they're related to him.
But Von Karma is a very German sounding name just because they're fun.
Well, yeah, but I'm not saying closer. I'm just saying distantly. They all have bullet resistance. Oh.
I kept the bullet they removed from my shoulder as a sort of memento. I'm sure it will be an excellent sample for the test.
So that's the pistol that was used to shoot Francisco.
I love it's a Luger. That's so ironic.
Probably not going to help us very much.
Small caliber.
What caliber is it? Quickly.
Luger? I think that's 9mm.
Good. I have no idea.
It's the second piece of evidence.
Videotape.
The second piece of evidence is this videotape.
I bet the killer took that from On God's mansion.
Yes,
Yes, we'll question that.
Yes, that's good.
Have you checked the contents of that tape?
Unfortunately, there was no time to.
Oh, yeah. Bailiff, bring in a video kit, a VCR and a TV.
Yeah, like back in the school days. But I would speculate that this tape is very important. Why would you say that?
One.
Because he came back to his hideout for it. Oh.
The killer went back for it?
That's right. He looks like he was trying to recover it.
Okay, so, fun fact, in the anime it's a CD.
Huh. I guess because the anime was from the DVD days?
Well, it's a lot more recent than this. This game, CDs weren't major back then.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
VCRs were the main way to do recordings. When the anime was released, for portable media like that, it was CDs or DVDs.
Ah, right, okay.
I mean, that's why they changed some things. Like in the anime, the Japanese version at least, she's from America and they're actually in Japan.
Right, because it's based on the Japanese court system, I believe.
But also, they all have weird names because it's Japanese.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I couldn't pronounce any of them, so...
Obviously. But like Franziska von Karma, that's such a German name, like seriously. Well, I guess except the Karma part, but, but Franziska, yeah, that's so German. He injured.
I wonder why.
He injured 3 of the officers at the site. Wow. But somehow it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. Surely the killer is no ordinary man. Yeah, if he could injure 3 police officers, holy shit.
This is important. This videotape is what we need.
Yeah. The last piece of evidence is this bellboy's uniform. That's probably
not that important, but may as well ask about it anyway.
Yeah, I think that's also good to have.
Was that used during the crime?
I'm almost certain it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets. Yeah, that is important.
There's no doubt about it. The killer was wearing this on the night of the murder. But it's not important to this.
Yeah, not exactly important to this, but... There's one thing I found interesting about this uniform. And what is that? There is a button missing on this uniform. Oh. A button. It's a very unique button. I'm sure we were to recover it. It will provide us with an interesting clue. Interesting, there's a button missing.
Fun.
That is all I have to present, Your Honor. Just as I thought.
And what is that, Your Honor?
I'm sure we were under normal circumstances. Or were we under normal circumstances? These items from Shirley the Killer's item would be very important clues. However, of course, it's not who did the killing. It is who is the client. Yes, that is correct. And these 3 items do not tell us anything about that.
I don't know, we have to... What's on the tape?
Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Karma. You may step down now.
Wait, Your Honor. Please allow me to examine this new evidence.
Overruled.
Oh, come on! All we have to do is put a VCR... A VCR tape into a VCR... videotape into a VCR and watch what's on it. It'll take a few minutes tops.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict.
Wonderful! Absolutely splendid! And this judge is such a brilliant man, isn't he?
I hate you.
I love being able to voice evil on God. Is this the end?
Phoenix?
I knew it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there?
I think you're wrong. I think they do exist. Well,
Why, thank you, dead person.
You're a ghost.
Possessing a young girl.
You're a ghost possessing a young girl. If that's not a miracle, I do not know what it is. But you have to make that miracle happen. You've come this far. You can't give up now.
But, no matter how you think about it, it's...
Try for my sake. Just think about it for a second. There are 2 ways out of this situation for us.
2?
The first. Make on God wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict.
Huh?
The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If on God himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostages go.
That may be true, but... That's me to do the impossible.
The second way. Force the killer to end his contract with On Guard. If the killer were to no longer think of On Guard as his client, then he would let Maya go.
Mia! That's even more impossible! He's a man who values his duty towards his client above all else.
I know both of these seem like impossible feats at first. But if you could make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle.
Bigger problem is, the judge has already said he doesn't need any more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them.
Phoenix, think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us?
The other side. I got friends on the other side.
On the other side.
The other side? Wait, does she mean... You mean to turn things around?
Phoenix, the judges say he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it? Oh, I have it. That videotape.
The person who needs the evidence.
The defense, prosecution, and the judge. We have seen all the pieces of evidence. Oh, yeah, we have seen. That's how we have come to know the truth. But there's one person who has yet to see them all. And that person does not know the truth. That truth, it may be what will bring the miracle in the end. There are no objections this time, correct?
Objection!
Now then, I will pronounce my verdict.
Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids? Objection! Damn it!
I have already told you, Mr. Wright. This court does not need any more evidence.
I'm not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor.
Then you want to show the evidence to that person?
Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor.
Mr. White, for you to ask with such passion. I will grant you one chance.
One chance?
Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person. That's impossible. To turn the situation around in one try. One try, that is all I will permit. I think we need to do a save.
Wait, you on that one? Have to try to remember everything that has happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix. Think. There must be a way to save Maya while taking On God down at the same time.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time. Who would you like to show this evidence to?
John Doe! So, what evidence will we show to the killer? Do you know?
The videotape, I think, because I think the videotape essentially has God, filmed him through the little camera doing the murder. I see. And now, tell this court what one piece of evidence she would like to show this person. The tape. Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth?
We don't even know what's on the tape because somebody won't let us watch it for 2 minutes.
I think there's some merits in showing this evidence to that witness and show that this evidence to that witness. But he cannot see because, he's through a transceiver. I guess we have to explain everything to him.
It's a magic transceiver.
Bailiff,
We can see.
please bring in the transceiver from earlier.
All right. Looks like I managed to convince him. Maya. Oh, wait. Nope. He was not whispering. Maya, she's okay, right?
Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to this trial? Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence?
Yes. One is all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back.
That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. Oh, he doesn't know what's on it. He doesn't know what's on it, obviously.
Oh my god.
I was told to protect that videotape.
I thought so.
I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard.
Do you know the contents of this tape?
I was sternly told by my client not to watch it. So I have absolutely no idea.
Actually, you are on this tape. How do we know that?
Oh, me?
There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. Wait, but how do we know the specific tape has this?
I guess we're just bluffing?
Your actions were being recorded.
What? Is that true, Mr. Wright?
I don't know, Your Honor. If you let me watch the tape about, 3 minutes ago, we'd know.
Who was it that planted a camera?
Well, the only person who could have placed a camera at that scene of the crime would be your client, naturally.
But that was Adrian Andrews?
Shut up, Your Honor.
Be quiet and listen, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
If he talks again without permission, whip him. Your client specified a place and time for you. Isn't that right?
Yes.
That was so they could film you.
I had no idea. Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? I would like to know why.
Insurance.
Yeah.
He already admitted that to us.
Yeah, he had literally told us.
Why did Man God film the crime scene? The reason why he did this is my ticket out of this whole mess. There's only one reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene. They
wanted blackmail on you. That's insurance.
Yep. Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you, and this is what they said. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all, assassins.
Oh boy.
Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail.
Oh no, oh no.
Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want.
Oh no. He is gonna be...
Your client didn't trust you at all.
We're gonna make On Guard scared for the rest of his life, aren't we?
Very short life.
Yeah.
They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Shelly the Killer?
Oh!
How many of these receivers do we have?
Yeah, these are some very weird receivers. It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning.
Yes, by a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client.
I have one question for the witness. Yes? You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. Yes, that's right. But what if that traitor was your own client? What would you do then? That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then, that client would become my next target. For the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity, I will follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment. Oh boy, On Guard is gonna be terrified.
If I can do it justice.
I see. That's all I wanted to know.
So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. Excellent. I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around.
Mr. Wright?
Yes?
My contact with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item. What the? I'm not an item!
I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank goodness.
This trial appears to have come to its conclusion.
You know, what's funny is we're still blaming Adrian for this. Like, officially speaking, he never changed who his client was.
That's true. However, I am sort of... I don't quite know what just happened there with the client and the witness and... Oh! Miss Montgomery went... Oh!
Did he steal the whip?
She always has you in her sights. Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict. Oh my god!
Mr. On God, it looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You will finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy.
But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you'll understand what I mean if you watch this video.
Help me.
Now then, Your Honor, the verdict if you please. Is this alright with you, Mr. Wright? We have finally reached the end of a very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there's no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Lead whichever way your heart feels. Guilty.
Right, Chief.
Guilty.
I don't know. Is it wrong? I kind of wanted to be not guilty.
Yeah, but we don't want Adrian to be... Yeah. Like, I'm afraid if we do not guilty, Adrian is gonna get on the stand and, you know... That's not good.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think On God will actually allow himself to be not guilty.
You think so?
Did you see how scared he was?
That is true.
If he's not guilty, he's free. And that means he's dead.
Make it safe just in case.
Like, that's something you just have to consider is, if he's free, he's dead.
That's true.
And most people want to live. So, congratulations, Mr. Matt on God.
Oh my god, he's terrified.
Please make sure to savor every moment of what little time you have left. Look, he deserves this.
Yes, he does.
Your Honor, as always, the defense pleads not guilty.
Very well. This court finds the defendant, man on guards.
Please wait.
What's the matter?
If I get not guilty, I'll be killed. I'm.
Oh my god!
No! Guilty!
Oh my god! Did he just do that?
I guess we know how he got his injury on his eye. He got very angry once.
Yeah, holy shit. As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth.
Me? I don't remember you helping out much in this.
Mr. Edgeworth, how is man on guard? I have let Miss Von Carmen in charge of his incarceration.
Oh, that poor bastard.
Oh yeah. I'm sure he's getting a full course meal of whipped litter right about now. Very good.
See, I told you he wouldn't.
I was just scared for Adrian's sake.
No, I don't even think the judge would do anything in this situation relating to that.
Yeah, probably
because
not.
he knows the truth.
Yeah.
She's gonna get punished for tampering with the crime scene and stuff, but it's pretty obvious that she's not the client.
Oh yeah.
We've basically proven she's not, and he'll take that into account. Just say, yeah, she's not the client.
Yeah, I was just scared. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness?
Yes. I had to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. The first time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair. She must be talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did.
This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness. If you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me.
But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, That's the first time I really saw myself for who I am. And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, I felt like I had finally been saved. Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile. I'm really happy that you two were in charge of this whole case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment.
Huh.
This is the first time I've felt comfortable with myself, with who I am.
Wait, are we therapists now?
Thank you so much, everyone.
Okay.
Brilliant.
The court does weird stuff to people, evidently. It looks like we have resolved everything at last. As myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about.
Only a few?
But everyone seems to be in good spirits. And that is good enough for me. That's all. This call is adjourned. I got a late lobster to get to.
Damn, what time is it? Probably dinner. Yeah, dinner. Damn, if only we were like 5 minutes faster, it'd be 5:14 in real life too for me.
Well,
it's 5:19 for me.
You were great out there, Phoenix.
What I did out there was right, wasn't it?
This is the first time you've not got your client off. You got them a guilty verdict this time.
They asked.
Yeah, they asked for it. But you have to look past all of that. What's really important. You now realize that there is something more than just getting and not guilty, right?
Right. Yes, I understand now.
Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived with the final pieces of evidence. Think about the incredible decisions you had to make. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter.
Yeah, we're going to declare him guilty. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Should I side with justice? Or should I save Maya's life? My client, Matt and God, is...
Is he guilty or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then. And your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you. Right.
Edgeworth!
I have good news. Maya is now safe in police custody.
Have you fed her yet?
Oh, she needs burgers.
Give her water.
Really?
Pearl.
You're telling us the truth, right, Miss Edgeworth? Yes, she's quite safe. She is on her way here as we speak in the patrol car.
That doesn't seem right. I'd figure she'd, go to a hospital. She's been starving and is probably dehydrated over the last few days, so...
Yeah, Mystic Maya is safe!
When was the last time you slept, Pearl? I'm kind of curious on
Well,
that.
she's probably been sleeping while, Mia has taken control of her body.
Is that how that works?
I guess. You did it! You really did it, Mr. Nick!
That's actually a good question. Is that how that works?
I would guess so.
Like, could Maya fall asleep and become Mia, and Mia can do lawyery stuff or whatever Mia does, and then in the morning she just becomes Maya fully refreshed?
Oh boy, that sounds like a cheat code.
I mean, it could only be done with someone that's close to you, so...
I actually
Punch is deceptively hard for a kid.
I actually think there's a horror story about this, a science fiction horror story, when I think about it.
Oh no.
Anyway. I believed in you. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her. Mr. Nick will save her.
Thanks?
Oh,
What's wrong?
Miss Von Karma.
Sup? Hey, she was a part of every video.
Yep, technically she was.
In a very small part. About earlier, thanks. Ow!
Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost. Your perfect win record has now been crushed. But we don't care about that. And yet, you are still happy?
I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Von Karma.
How dare you? Don't worry. She may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago.
Yeah, Edgeworth, how old are you?
24? 25, okay.
So Von Karma has like several years.
Yeah, she's still a teen, technically. That's 18.
Which means we're about 25 too.
Yeah.
Edgeworth?
For my own personal victories, and for guilty verdicts,
Yeah, he was ruthless for him back then.
I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remained spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner, and tasted my first defeat. I felt like I had lost everything because of that.
Why don't we hand everyone their first defeat?
And then,
Except Von Karma. Mr. Von Karma.
it was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. And I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened. So I left the prosecutor's office. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth could choose his death. As well as you should have. A prosecutor who has seen himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die.
Okay, Miss Von Karma,
Wow.
go crawl into a hole and die. You've been defeated twice.
Yeah, wow. But that was not what had happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change. What foolish nonsense! We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendants. But every time we did so, no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. Then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well. What? You trusted your enemy? It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we hold in everything we have, erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch, but we will always eventually reach that one single truth. This I promise you. The truth? Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. But I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, Wright? That's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding. Isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory ran away into the night. Ah! Is Mthis right, Mr. Nick?
You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me. All those years ago. And you betrayed your own words. That's why, 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that Miles Edgeworth, or that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least, that's what I told myself. And then I hired Shelly to kill her to try to actually make it happen.
You pathetic fool! Miss Von Karma? I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. A Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect.
Well, you failed at that.
Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. You are no longer worthy of being a Von Karma. And neither am I.
Okay, cool. Your father wasn't either, so...
It's over. It's all over!
Siska threw something on the ground just now.
This is an electromagnetic receiver.
Ah, her gumshoe stalker device.
Yes.
Isn't that the thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe?
I'll return this to the precinct later. There's something else. A whip?
Oh.
Isn't that Miss Karma's whip? I'll never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action.
Let's throw her whip back at her.
You should keep this, right?
Ah, cool! I get to whip the judge. Okay.
Nick! Listen,
Maya!
this is my obviously.
Maya!
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Aww. Aww. Cute. Very cute.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick, I knew you would come through. You got on God convicted, like I knew you would. And on top of that, you even rescued me.
Well, of course I did. You know I would never desert you. But we sure pressed our luck this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here.
Whatever, whatever. Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through Pearly. Oh, that's scary, actually.
Is it really that easy to do something like that? Yes, Phoenix, it is.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
Don't mention it, Maya.
Maya? Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm relieved you're alright. Hey, it looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, I suppose I'm a little different from where I was a year ago. Oh.
I didn't feed her at all?
Alright. I think it's time to get out of this depressing place.
Huh? Where are we going?
Food, Nick! Food! Grub! Chow! I'm starved! I'm so hungry even you look like a nice juicy burger and a bun to me, Nick.
You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib at least.
Good call, one there, Phoenix. Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please! If you insist.
Alright, so how about we hit up our usual burger joint?
Don't be silly, Nick.
Huh?
This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet. Oh my god, that's gonna be expensive. So I decided we are going to make it up by having another feast.
Okay, Maya, take this from well, you're an anime character, so you're fine. But I've one time didn't eat for an entire day, and let me tell you, you don't eat a lot after that.
Yeah, you don't.
At once.
But this is Maya.
Another feast?
But this is Maya.
It is Maya.
Come on, Nick! Food! I too like food.
Yeah, it's Maya. And she can eat whatever she wants, whatever she wants. Why is all this here?
Oh, we're back here. Oh no. Hey, pal! Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Huh.
Why are there a spot of his hair coming through the bandages?
I guess because it's Gumshoe.
Gumshoe, you alright?
Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I would hit a telephone pole of all things. That's what you hit?
Oh my god. A telephone pole? Then, wasn't it a red light that got him? You did it again, city boy! I felt like my dear old heart was gonna give out on me. And I ain't joking.
Yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode of Still Steel Samurai.
Thanks. Now, looky here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Wright too hard? If you don't start being a lot nicer to him, you might just kick it. Tonight, even.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, come on now. Everyone get ready. Y'all are gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer. Ugh, looks like Lotta bought herself a new camera.
Wait,
Are you
what?
made of money?
Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us now. Come on, that's all about eating, so let's go chow down, pal. Amen to that, pal. Amen. You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, Detective. Huh? Me? You really think so? He's right. If it wasn't for the free items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending. Oh, well, you know, it's... Huh? Wait. That's odd. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir. What? 4? Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket.
There was a 4th item? Oh, come on, y'all! It's over! But whoo boy, I tell ya, you really are something else! Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped, never a dull moment with you, huh? Next week you're gonna be blamed for starting a nuclear war!
You think?
Oh, certainly! Why does she look so happy about that?
But being put shit away for 2 whole days. Weren't you scared? Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. So, to keep my mind off of things, I drew a picture.
Sounds like you had it rough, gal! Where's this picture of yours?
Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Mystic Maya's picture. It's not very good, I bet.
Oh, is that the 4th item Gumshoe got?
Oh, might be it. You know, I don't know where it went. Aw, that's too bad. Well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyway.
Ah. Sure is nice to finally see them both smiling again. Oh no.
Oh no.
His coat is coming.
Oh no.
What is it, Edgeworth?
This thing is picking something up. Ah, that's Miss Von Karma's receiver. Thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life, sir. Can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me. That's odd. Even though you're standing right here, the tracking device seems to be in a different location.
Yeah, it's in his coat that he never takes off.
Wait, so his coat is nearby. Oh, it's probably busted or something, sir. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. Still have some work to do. Huh? But Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't even eaten anything yet!
And Maya's just in the background eating 3 tables worth of food. And you've eaten way too much, you glutton.
I had fun tonight. Now, if you'll excuse me. Well, to be honest, Edgeworth is a...
Wait!
To be honest, Edgeworth is a workaholic, to be honest, you know? What?
Yeah, he is. I just wanted to say, thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there.
If anyone should be saying the thanks, it should be me, right?
I feel like words alone aren't enough here. I wonder if there's anything I can give him to express how I feel. Go get that sister of yours back.
Ah, yeah.
Hit her with this whip.
Yeah, please get Francesca back. I like Francesca. I don't want to see her go. What's this?
Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. You and her.
You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job. Looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left, Mr. Nick.
Yeah, and I lost the whip I was going to smack the judge with next case.
Hey, Mystic Maya? Yes, Pelly? I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? Oh my god. You and Mr. Nick, I mean? Pearly? Would you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me. Anyway. So, who's paying for this lovely dinner party? I expect it's gonna be the lawyer. As if you need to ask. Everyone say thank you to Nick.
Did I get paid for my latest job?
I don't know.
Huh?
Ah, yeah, I'm kind of at the point where I can't even bite instant noodles, pal.
How do you live somewhere?
So I can't really put your name on the bill.
Huh? Yeah! I got me a situation just like that myself.
Probably because you bought
That's
your new...
my new camera.
Oh, god damn it, Lotta.
There's this camera shop in this hotel, see? And I just bought myself this good old beauty here. It better be anywhere out for $3,000.
Oh my...
Holy shit!
Oh my god, Lotta.
Ha ha ha! What the hell is happening? Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tab.
Oh!
You're lucky I like you, Lotta. Ha ha! You know what? I'm just done.
This is great, Mr. Nick.
Pearl, do you know what money is?
Yeah, Nick.
Why do I suddenly feel like screaming? Ah, you don't need to hold back now, you hear?
Yeah, pal. Time to let it all out.
I'm not screaming.
This is going to be the first time I hear the real you.
What the hell am I saying?
Go on. It's been a while since I heard you say it. I've been busy being a husband and all.
Alright then. If you say so. Not loud enough.
Man, that was a long case, but a little bit darker, but
Ugh.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Did we...
I'm not voicing these.
Yeah, just in them play. And you've escaped it 3 times now, man. That's impressive.
How many times will she escape death in the next one, I wonder?
Yeah, I wanted that too.
Because we have another 5 games, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, Trials and Tribulations.
For the 2 of you, oh, damn you, Pearly. For honeymooners, oh my god. And I made reservations for the 2 of you.
How did an 8-year-old make reservations?
By putting it on your tab.
Yeah, but it's still an 8-year-old making the reservation.
Oh, I feel so sorry for Phoenix's wallet. Oh, you're back in the
Of course
fold.
he is.
Good for you, Gumshoe. Who's the new chief, though, I wonder? And that one goes bad for society.
Bad for society. Yeah, makes sense.
I wonder who the new chief is.
I don't know. Hopefully he's less corrupt than the last one.
Yeah, obviously. You better be. Oh! I noticed. Ow! I noticed her.
Stop hitting yourself!
Oh, she's retiring?
Oh, she's retiring.
A waitress.
Who the hell would go from a cop to a waitress?
Huh.
By choice.
Like, I'm pretty sure you get a very good pay for being a cop, personally.
I mean, it depends on the country. With this being Japan, America, I have no idea.
Oh no.
Oh god, it's haughty. Ugh, hate this guy.
Which girl? Oh, it is from Karma, right? Because of the crack. Yeah, I get it. That makes sense.
He's definitely a masochist.
Yep. What? Huh. Zimbabwe? No, that's
it's definitely not. Oh, poor Mo. Okay, you know, I don't care about Mo. Yeah, I think they're just going through all of the things like they do at the end of the game.
yeah, but it's worth having the credits to show off. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but this is...
Oh, yeah, it's Mo! Let's see what the joke is.
Fucking hell.
These jokes are gonna fall on deaf ears, okay. I'm going to be more contemporary with my humor. Mo curls represent. That's not very... Okay.
I'm so glad I don't have to voice him ever again. I know some of the future characters, and these aren't some of them. Weirdly enough, Maggie Bird does come back.
Really? Okay, that's surprising.
Eh, she's part of a future case.
Huh. Old bag. Of course.
And I'm fairly sure she doesn't come back either. In the next game, at least.
Oh my god.
No, we definitely would forget about you.
Queen Wendy? Treat me like loyal, but it's just going faster and faster. She burned down 3 warehouses? Wait, what?
I don't know with her. And I think for the next one, the tutorial case, you're gonna like the characters, and it's gonna be a whole different dynamic for how we normally play.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Oh, it's Andrews. Oh, a letter from Miss Von Karma. Really? Okay, so I guess she's with. She's gonna have Miss Von Karma to talk with now. Okay, she's gonna be her confidant. Okay. Has become difficult.
Wait, is he leaving the country?
Short leave of absence. Really? Yeah,
It's a whole page.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious. An assassin with a homepage.
Hey, it's the modern era.
Yeah. But I guess it's a little bit too hot in Japan America at the moment, so... Oh. International departures. Oh.
Well, this is different.
Where are you going, Francisca? How did you know I was here? With this...
You still have his coat.
That's... I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example. Humph, that's just like you. I only planned it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy, drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage. But it's going in the trash, I promise you that. Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very interesting. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir. 4 things. It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket. He put it in here. It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over. What are you going to do now? That's none of your business. Are you running away? Shut up! You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manfred von Karma's daughter. Francisca. So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what. And failure? Such a thing is not an option for me. My father was a genius. There's no doubt about that, but me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. But I had to be one. I had to. You may not be a genius, like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be. No, I'm not. Not anymore. I've even thrown my whip away. Speaking of that...
I brought a weapon into an Air Force. I hope they don't mind.
Wright gave me this to hold on to. Right. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you?
Yeah, totally. Not just because if I kept, I'd be hitting the judge with it.
I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip. You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked down ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth, I've always hated you. And then, finally my chance to take my revenge and you arrived. You If I could win against that man. If I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat. Since this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge. I see. You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today. I believe you can. Just like how Adrian Andrews did. Adrian Andrews? You were going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics. Isn't that right? Today, you chased after me, after I had left you behind all these years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side. But I have no intention of stopping. If you say you are going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path, then this is where we part ways, Franziska von Karma. Oh! I'm Franziska von Karma. Don't think I'm going to walk in your shadow forever. Our battle begins now, so you had better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth. Oh, I did not expect to see her cry.
I mean, she is 18, so...
Phoenix Wright. One day, someday, I'm sure we'll meet again in battle. Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you, I'll take good care of this fourth piece. So I can give it to you when at last we meet again.
But what is it?
I have no idea.
Are we gonna find out?
Nick. Oh, it was Maya's drawing.
I love it.
Oh,
That's the greatest picture.
that's a good ending, to be honest. I like that. Thank you, Capcom.
Yeah, it's clear.
Thank you, Capcom, for this experience.